Good morning. My name is Loretta Cheney, and I'm inviting you to pause in whatever it is that you're doing and share a few conscious breaths with me. And I titled this morning's topic as experiencing Helium Head. I haven't heard that described that way before, so it's kind of, I don't know, maybe somebody else has had this feeling, but I call it Helium Head in that some days I experience this sort of detachment where I feel as if I'm not really here. Like I'm almost, it's like my head is a balloon and it's just sort of floating above my body, and I almost find myself questioning reality and having these thoughts of what is the point of anything? What is my purpose? And it leaves me feeling sort of detached and ungrounded, floaty, questioning reality, and sort of lost. It's a day where I feel completely lost. And it's not a good space to be in. Like I said, I sort of question everything that's going on, that's coming my way. And it's through the lens of some negative energy. And I can get very low on those days if I'm not careful. But through my meditation practice, through my constant curiosity of how meditation affects the brain and the ways that we think, and all these terms that keep coming up as far as like cognitive therapy, reappraisal, I really am understanding how my brain works. So on those days where I'm experiencing helium head and I'm sort of having a negative day, those are the days that I have to make some really conscious decisions. Those are the days where I tend to push through. I tend to push through with those strategies and those routines in my day that ground me. And I don't want to do it. Like those are the days I really don't want to do anything because, as I said, I'm kind of questioning like, what's the point of any of it? I sort of want to wallow. So those are the days that I really make sure I take some time for myself, and it's a constant reclaiming of my worth and my knowledge that these are strategies that are going to be beneficial. So I meditate. I definitely meditate. I get very quiet. I get very still. And I try to pick my focus, whether it's my breath or my body. But I'm also very, very forgiving of these thoughts that kind of keep going through. I understand that it's not going to last. It's like having a sunny day and then clouds passing by and you're left in those shadows. You know that the sun is still there. It is really comforting, and I'm constantly reminding myself that this will pass. Those clouds will pass. I just have to be kind of slow with my day, very conscious of my actions, and practice a lot of self-care. So meditation, it may be going for a run, it may be doing some yoga, it may be delving into a really good book and giving myself permission to sit and read for a few hours. It may be walking my dogs. Definitely riding my horse helps. It's those things that bring me joy, that help sort of bring me back into my body and back into this space. It helps me be very grounded. So if you experience helium head, those are days that you're not alone in those feelings. There's probably a lot of people who are experiencing it because we live in a very stressful culture now. Those are perfect days to turn off the TV. Those are perfect days to practice those things that bring you joy. Those are perfect days to reach out to your friends and your family and get away. Go do something enjoyable. Today I'm going to go have coffee with a friend, and it's really helpful and motivating for me because we are of the same mindset, and we will be able to sort of inspire each other and really build ourselves up. And by the time that I'm done, I will be kind of forward moving again with my thoughts and my ideas and my passions. So don't feel alone if you ever feel like helium head, where where you just do not feel very grounded, do some things for yourself that will help bring you back into a more centered, peaceful, balanced state of mind. And I highly recommend meditation. But we're going to do some conscious breathing here. And don't forget to sprinkle moments like these throughout your day as you need them. So I'm going to invite you to gently close your eyes. We're going to take a nice long, slow, deep inhale through the nose. We're going to fill the lungs. We're going to tune into that feeling of expansion. And then we're going to slowly exhale out, bringing belly button to spine to squeeze out any remaining stale air so that each breath is fresh and brand new. So let's take a nice long, slow, deep inhale through the nose. And exhale even slower through the nose. And do that again at your own pace that feels comfortable and relaxing. Really allow your lungs to expand and feeling as if you are breathing into your belly. Stretch the diaphragm. Allowing your environment to be imperfectly perfect. So any sounds that come into your environment, simply note it as a sound and let it pass on by. Any thoughts that pop into your head, simply acknowledging it as a thought. It's real, doesn't make it true. Allow that to float on by. And bearing witness to any sensations you may feel in your body, without judgment, without telling yourself a story about why it's there, simply observing. And as you are doing all of these things, empowering yourself with the knowledge that you are triggering your parasympathetic nervous system response, which is our rest and digest response. And please allowing yourself and giving yourself permission to sprinkle moments like these throughout your day, a few minutes every now and then, especially when you're feeling overwhelmed, frustrated. Slow down, maybe take the time to do some deeper breathing, especially if you're feeling that sense of that helium head, as I experience sometimes. Knowing that I am in control, where I can stop whatever it is I'm doing. Knowing that my breathing is triggering that parasympathetic nervous system response. Just knowing that helps me feel much, much better. So with that, if you feel like leave me a thumbs up, awesome. If you want to write a comment, great. If you have a question, by all means, send it my way. If you received any benefit at all, please share. And I will talk to you again in the future. I hope you have an amazing day.